Dr. Ullman, if you may introduce your company and tell us your reason for being at NAVDEX.
I start with the reason for being at NAVDEX. It's I was here 2 years ago to see what it was. We were approached by a number of boat builders and agencies taking an interest in the research I have done and the solutions we have developed. And as you can see, if you look around you, you will see our seats on almost all of the boats outside. It's all happened very fast. Why did I start this? Why is there a company named Ullman Dynamics? I'm a captain in the Swedish Navy Reserve, and I'm a medical doctor. And many years ago, I was tasked with doing medical checkups on the 19-year-old gentleman who had served on board the high-speed motor torpedo boats. 85% of them had acquired back problems, back pain in 9 months. This is not fair. You should leave the service in better condition than you enter. So I started doing research at the University Hospital of Gothenburg, developing methods to measure impacts on the human body and developing technologies to take up the energies that potentially injure your back. Boats go faster and faster, and when the boats slam on the water, we measure up to in the range of 20 G impacts. When you eject from a fighter aircraft, you get 20 to 23 G, and 50% come down with broken backs, fractures in the vertebral bodies, or slipped discs. We have seen people being crippled by fractures in the neck or crippled by fractures in the lumbar spine. We have developed these seats to work with the human body. They're all based on that you should feel the boat with your feet so that the body can react in the correct way. And the human muscular reflex-based protection system is essential to have in the loop. When you're subject to impact, it's very important that the shape of your spine is the natural balanced S shape, the same as you have in standing. What we definitely don't want, we don't want to be seated like you sit in an ordinary bus driver seat, like most of what you see even for high-speed boats, with your spine C-shaped, because when you get hit, this happens and your head comes down, putting strain on your neck, putting strain on the spine. When you're in the balanced posture, your spine can take up much more impact, both vertical and sideways. Your arms have to be holding on to something so that you're being stabilized. And the most important thing, as I said, is that the seats never bottom out. They cannot be allowed to reach the end of stroke, because then you come to an abrupt stop that would multiply the impact. If we look at this seat here is for dual positions. You can sit like in the straddle seat with the same posture as you have when you ride a horse, when it gets really rough. When it's not so rough or you want to rest, you can sit in this position. We provide different levels for the feet, different fixed levels. And even here, you use your legs under impact to protect your body against evil forces. A very important contract for us to win was the new boats for the Indian Navy. 80 boats are being built by Solas Marine in Sri Lanka. They have standardized on the seat you are sitting on. So that's a fair number of seats we're shipping to Sri Lanka for the Indian Navy.